Hello you guys, so in today's video I will be talking about thyroid. So I had thyroid issues since 2021, so that was within the time of right after I got the transplant. So first medication that I was taking, I don't remember the name, but they were blue orange, so they were different from the ones I'm taking now. So the blue orange pill side effect was my hair was shedding a lot, so it even broke in half, and I shed it a lot, so that was the side effect of it. So, and I asked the doctors, with that medication, will I get side effects? And they said, no, they don't think so, but I was allergic to it, so they changed to the trachylonomus. So I was doing research about the trachylonomus side effects. So one of the side effects is thyroid issues. So once they switched me to it, which was not too long after, so around April in 2021, I started to notice the issues with the thyroid. So as you can see now, it's gone. But if I go like this, see, well, everybody, if they go like this, have here uh, all all of it just hanging like that. But I have a little bit still of the thyroid. It's just majority of it just disappeared. So not too long ago, I noticed while looking at the mirror, this it wasn't that big, because when I was pregnant with my son Adam, it was a lot larger. It was bigger here. So now, if I go like this, you see a little bit, but not that much. So I was doing some research. Apparently, during pregnancy, your thyroids can be inflamed, so it can cause thyroid issues. So once you have the baby, once I have the baby, it's gonna decrease. It's just the hormones are like, out of balance. So yeah, and then I also noticed my hair got thicker, and it's starting now to grow really fast. Cause I cut it, I trimmed it like 2 centimeters of it, and it's see, it got more thicker. I mean, if I would film my back, you would see it better. But yeah, it hasn't been this thick in a long time. Not even when I got my, before the kidney transplant. Not even on dialysis, even before that. Because last time my hair was thick, but not super thick as it used to, was around the time I was 20 years old. So yeah, I'm just gonna share about some things that I have been doing for my hormones. So one thing I was doing is that was just something I started recently, was I stopped using toilet paper. So when I go pee, when I go poop, every time I use the bathroom, I wash myself down there. So then I was just out of curiosity, I asked ChatGPT. I said, what impact does not using toilet paper when you go to the bathroom, when you stop using toilet paper, what kind of impact it does for your health, for your body? So it was saying that it can actually help with your hormones. So I was doing that, and I stopped using toilet paper. I just washed myself, and I did notice I'm starting to lose hair on my belly, and as well facial hair, because I have excessive body hair due to my side effect of my medication lamotrigine, because I take seizures pills too. I've been taking the lamotrigine since I was 17, because the doctor was asking me, do you want to have kids in the future? I said yes. Not right now. I said I'm too young at 17, and during that time. And yeah, so they changed the medication, my old medication, into the one that's now lamotrigine. So it is very safe to take when you're pregnant. So I was taking it. I had no problems with it. Some doctors told me not to take it because I only had a seizure once when I was like 6 months, a little bit more than 6 months old. So that was the only time. So technically, the way how I see it is, you wouldn't be considered really epileptic unless you had it several times, but I only in my life had it once. So other than that, with I got tested too with hormones because I asked a hormonal specialist. They managed to get a hold of them to for me to see them. So I go, I get the ultrasound done. They said my hormonal issue has nothing to do with the kidneys. But he told me it can be related to my lamotrigine as a side effect, that excessive body hair, because I have excessive body hair since I was 14. So it started here in the upper lip. I have here facial hair too on my stomach. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do about this. Stuff like that just happens. In the beginning, I felt embarrassed of it, but way in the beginning when it started with my upper lip, when I was 14, I used to think it was normal because I thought, okay, excessive body hair, this must be a sign of puberty. Anybody at 14 would not think that, any girl at 14, right? You don't know. And so I thought it was part of puberty, but it's not, which now I know. I mean, not now right away. I mean, I knew it before. I knew it later on after 14, once this whole thing started to happen more of my on my belly and here. So nevertheless, so I talked to the doctor, hormonal doctor. He told me it's for your lamotrigine. So I said, what do you think I should do? He says, don't take it, because when I noticed I wasn't taking it, I started to lose excessive body hair. Then I took it again, it came back. So that is crappy, but that's okay. I mean, stuff like that happens. Anybody can have hormonal issues, especially women who have PCOS. So that's another thing. I got checked for PCOS in Mexico. So the doctor in Mexico, she told me, you don't have PCOS. So I said, okay, really? So she says, yeah, you don't have it, because I I only had excessive body hair, but she did the ultrasound. You know, when they put it inside of your vagina and then inside they scan it. She says your uterus, your fallopian tube, everything is healthy and fine. I don't see any cyst on there, so I don't have it. So in conclusion, it's because of my lamotrigine. But there's other ways, other things I've been doing before I found out about PCOS, because I didn't know what PCOS was. And even women who go through menopause and who already passed menopause, they might have PCOS too. Because I was even watching videos, I was reading, they say, yeah, women with PCOS, you can even have it later on in life. And then there's one person I watched, Barbara O'Neill. She has a video talking about how it should be that girls should have their period around the age of 16 to 18. That's normal. Many might think, oh, it's too late, but it is normal range, because if you have it young, you're more likely to have PCOS. But still, either way, anything hormonal related would be more considered to be probably related to emotional trauma or some kind of hormonic imbalancement. I mean, every food out there is with pesticides and the GMO. So what we eat, what we drink, so lifestyles, but also medication especially. So yeah, so that's what I was doing. I stopped using toilet paper. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm drinking cinnamon water. So I take 3 cinnamon sticks, I put it in a little pot of water. I just measure it with my cup, so I can see how much it is, not that I do too much of it. And when you boil it, the water is starting to decrease, so I just do about an estimate of a full cup. So, and then I cook it I boil it for 15 minutes, and then I drink it before going to bed. So when I was doing that too, I noticed that, yeah, I'm losing excessive body hair. Also, I was asking Sergio about my voice. He says, yeah, your voice sounds different. It sounds more higher. So when I hear myself talk, I feel like I'm inhaling helium, like it's because my voice is quite deep actually, and now that I hear it, it's like I feel like I inhaled helium. I don't know. To me it sounds like it. So yeah, what else? Vaginal wash I'm using now, because when I went to the hospital and I told them about my leaking and all that, and the doctor was checking about if anemic fluid came out, how, and then other tests. And when they were checking and to test to do the swab, he was telling me, "Oh, you that my vagina is too dry." And then I said, and I said, "Well, at least my water didn't break, you know." But that's it's okay. I mean, but yeah, then the nurse told me, who works there, one of the workers, she told me I should get those Vagisil, that vaginal wash, and try it, because my pH is out of balance. So I'm using it daily, and I notice, yeah, I'm losing excessive body hair, even at places where I didn't think I'm gonna lose hair, like my legs. I'm losing excessive body hair on my stomach, and then I'm losing hair on my legs. So even on my armpits too, I'm losing hair. But I think it's just as you get older and your hormones changing, sometimes you lose hair too. Cause yeah, and then what else? Yeah, so I was doing research about vitamins, what to do, and it says that zinc, magnesium, iron not that much. They're saying that you shouldn't take iron supplements when you have thyroid issues, because it can do permanent damage. But if you eat natural food and iron, like like meats and dry fruits, they contain iron. So stuff that's high in iron naturally to consume, it's okay. But the pills, apparently they're not that good. So yeah, the zinc, the magnesium, iodine I'm not taking. I mean, I have it in my prenatal, so everything is according to its measurements, how much I should take for my pregnancy. So those are the things that I'm doing. And then I took excessive vitamins, because the magnesium, the zinc, the iodine is already in it, and I'm just taking the excessive zinc and magnesium on the sides. There was one woman on TikTok, she was sharing that she's going through, she used to go through not iron, issues with her thyroid. And I commented and I asked her what she did all, and she says, "Yeah, I can message you." So we were talking, because at first I thought, she's probably, um, if she wants to help, she probably will ask for money or anything. No, she didn't. So she was asking me what kind of vitamins I take, and like regular questions, like what prenatals I take, like how much grams I take. And I said, I take so and so. She's like, okay, that's a good amount, like of how many milligrams I take. And then I'm telling her about the calcium deficiency and other stuff. And then she said to me that, oh, you know what you should do? You should take zinc and magnesium on the side with it. So that's what I did. And I was noticing here, it got smaller. So I followed her advice, because in the beginning I thought, she's probably gonna ask for some kind of membership to sign up somewhere, to register, and to scam people. Like, they always say, oh, I'm gonna help you with this, and then they don't help you, and they just want to rip you off and take your money. So yeah, and I used the magnesium and the zinc, and I took it with my prenatals, and yeah, it looks smaller. So once she's born, the baby, this is gonna shrink. It's just inflamed for the pregnancy. So yeah, every night before going to bed, I drink the uh, cinnamon water, 1 cup, on an empty stomach. But yeah, other than that, that's what I'm doing. And I was so happy when I noticed that it is gone. I wanted to cry. And you know how difficult it is if you have some kind of health issue for such a long time, and then all of a sudden you're doing better, you feel happier, and then it's like, oh my god, it's unreal. So at one point, once this is getting better, I'm pretty sure everything else is getting better. And yeah, I just eat right. I eat everything I'm supposed to be eating for my pregnancy. I'm drinking enough water, resting. So yeah, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching.